Do you know what to do if you find yourself standing completely naked in a courtyard full of people? Do you know how to escape pirates who've kidnapped you? How about navigating the pitfalls of being hopelessly in love with your best friend? Well, lucky for you, there's a guide to all these things and more. The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzi. When Henry Montague, better known as Monty, embarked on his grand tour of Europe with his best friend Percy and his little sister Felicity, embarrassing encounters and life-threatening situations were not on the itinerary. Monty's plans were to spend this year abroad soaked in alcohol, bouncing around gambling halls, ignoring his little sister, and shamelessly flirting with Percy. Monty's father, however, had other plans for him. It was time for Monty to stop embarrassing him with the drinking and the gambling and the inappropriate relationships with women and men. So, he sent Monty off with a chaperone and very clear instructions. Come back from this tour mature enough to take over the family estate, or don't come back at all. Well, that wasn't going to stop Monty from having his fun. But in this endeavor for fun, Monty makes a reckless decision that sends their trip into a tailspin, making him the subject of an international manhunt and putting all their lives in danger. Not only that, but it seems like Monty says and does all the wrong things when it comes to Percy. It turns out Monty's father might not be the only one hoping he'll get his act together. And if he can't figure out how to do that, neither he nor his relationship with Percy will survive this trip. This historical fiction novel has everything: action, adventure, romance, and humor. Join Monty on his grand tour of Europe by picking up The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzi.